Welcome to Legoland and welcome to Minifigure Speedway. Yes, I am a little bit behind the curve on this. However, it is an off-peak day today, so I am going to be riding this quite a lot. As you can see, it's got a 5-minute queue. There's not very many people around, and I'm really looking forward to this. Things of note first, this is obviously Legoland's biggest coaster in a long time. Really since the Jungle Coaster. I'm not including Dino Coaster in this. We've been waiting for this as long as what Chessington have been waiting for Mandrill Mayhem. They've decided to go with a boomerang as well, very similar to Chessington. However, they've gone for Zierer racing ones. 20 seats per car, 2 cars, 40 people on a loop. It is race themed, as you may well gather, through the speedway, and it carries a height restriction of just 1.05, which is really low. I've heard this thing is quite intense actually, so I can't wait to get on it and try. If you're under 1.3, you will need an adult with you. Pick 2 sides. You've got the All-Stars or the Legends, which is red or blue respectively, and yeah, you know, it looks really good. It looks really colourful. It's something the park's needed. I know the landscaping around the area isn't finished, but it doesn't matter. I can't wait for this ride, and now it's time to get on Minifigure Speedway, and wait till the end. I shall tell you which one I think is better, red or blue. It is an off-peak day at the park, so the lady there asked me what I'd like to do, and I said, what's the best? And she said she thinks blue, so we are starting with blue. And there it goes. Right, so this is the recommendation. As we saw this being built, and we could see the tunnels being done, as we come down here they are. I have to say, it does look really bright and colourful. I absolutely love the look of it. Now, I don't care where I sit,
please remain seated,
but here is the station.
To a complete stop. Wait until your lap bars are released, and then exit.
I have to say, it looks really cool up here, to be honest.
Personal belongings with you.
But blue side first. Here's a close look at the cars from the blue side. They do look fantastic. Segregated in the middle. You've got baggage areas as well, but it's time to get on. there is Minifigure Speedway. So ignoring the fact there is a little bit of planting and things to do around the area, you know, let's focus on the ride itself. Lady said go on the blue, so I went on the blue first, but there's no queue, so I've hopped straight over to the red, so I've done both sides. Station is beautifully laid out. It is quite open. I imagine on a windy day it might be a bit of a nightmare, but it is lovely open. We've got some beautiful screens in there as well, kind of showing where you are. And what we mean by that is blue on the left is the Legends, red on the right. As you enter the station is the All-Stars, and then yeah, you're effectively racing against each other. It is a chance, I'm guessing, kind of based on how heavy the cars are, as to which one will win. Now the good thing is actually something to spot on the way round is that it doesn't matter, because obviously you come back up here for the second lift hill, that it doesn't actually matter who's in lead when it comes back round. You get the same amount set time. So if you're on the lead going back up the lift hill, which you might see shortly, you'll see you will drop first, so the chances of you winning are quite high. The interactions are brilliant. They genuinely are brilliant. And actually some of these corners are taken at a far faster pace than what you might think. So let's have a quick look here, see whether or not they go up at the same time. So I think the blue one is slightly ahead, so you'll see the blue one stop first like that. It's actually quite a lot way ahead, and it will drop first as well because it was in the lead, and then head through the backwards. As we said, they're not full cars today. The park isn't as busy before you take the course backwards. It looks beautiful, it looks stunning from here, it really does. Looking across, look at the ride going, just looks incredible. And I have to say, it is really smooth as well. So yeah, Zierer, they've used Zierer before at other parks, and it's great to see. I think this is the first boomerangs they've done, certainly the first dueling boomerangs they've done, and it works so well. Everything must be on sensors, because as you re-enter the station as well, I congratulate the team that's won, and you've got screens inside which we'll capture when we go back up shortly to kind of say well done All-Stars, well done Legends. It's really nicely put together. The audio is brilliant, the finish is really nice. Whilst it just sort of looks like metal here, it actually fits the raceway really well. This is also the first chance we've had to kind of get close in terms of standing under the billboard. And of course Roxy, the massive minifigure, and she is huge, you know, she's huge from back there, but when you're standing underneath her, oh my god. And you can see sort of how close these come as well in terms of the racing dueling aspect. I have to say, once this is all finished off, this is going to look really nice. This is a cracking ride for Legoland. Right, it is indeed batching this time, but I've come down the red side. Come flying out. Oh, that's close.
Congratulations, Team All-Stars!
They gave it to the All-Stars.
It was so close!
Right, let's go again. The photo unit's not quite ready yet. I actually don't know where the photo point is. I think it's here. I think these are the photo points that will catch you when you come back down going through. But that's not ready quite yet. I imagine that'll be open very soon though. You get a little really cool pre-show. It tells you who's in charge of your one as you go through, and it stays lit up for the whole ride. We're actually going through a bit quicker than what was anticipated. I love seeing the workings of it all. Minifigure Speedway here at Legoland Windsor, and let me start by saying that is actually quite an intense ride for a family coaster. That has got some real force. It is as smooth as, really genuinely, as smooth as. I have to say, as an overall sort of presentation of the ride, I'm really, really impressed with it. Taking away the landscape at the moment, the ride itself rides incredibly well, and it is so much fun and interactive. From sort of your entry point up here, where you can see kind of what team and who's going to be in charge of the team, and a little spin of the wheel, right the way into the station where you're taking either the Legends or the All-Stars, depending on what side you go on. Even to the finale, even at the top there, you have a countdown, you have a light countdown, all ready to race. The ride is so interactive and great, obviously, for children and family. Which side do I prefer? Well, it's this red side, and this right here is the reason why. As these fly round here, the blue is very much on the ground as it comes round, same as when it goes back up the hill as well, where the red has this dip. Now, the red dip doesn't feel, you know, incredible on going forwards, but coming backwards down here, hitting this, going up, turning, and then hitting the bottom bit, I'm telling you now, is more forceful than what you would expect, particularly from a family coaster. It is an incredible ride, incredible ride. The feeling going backwards is amazing. It takes some of the elements at incredible speeds, much faster than what I expected it to be. And the good thing is as well, both tracks do ride differently. Although I prefer the red because of the element here, you know, the blue is very, very quick through this corner. It's very, very quick through other areas as well. It's slightly lower down the other side. It's not coming up quite as high around here. You know, they're very similar, but there's enough differences to make you want to ride both and make you want to ride both again. For me, it's Team Red, which is the All-Stars. However, let us know in the comments below which one did you prefer. We're really interested to hear. But from Legoland Windsor, Minifigure Speedway, my first go. We'll see you next time.